Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Eric, the one and only Bay Area Collector, and today I have a really special game. It now became one of my favorite games for the PlayStation 3. As of the making of this video, I just passed the game last night. It's a game that I've been working on for the last two to 3 weeks. It hasn't been that long because this game is not that long. But anyways, the game that I'm referring to is the Puppeteer for the PlayStation 3. Now, this game came out back in September of 2013. It's actually a Sony game. It's a Sony exclusive. So basically, this game is it's a 2D slash 3D and platformer, side-scrolling platformer. But I was thinking about it as I was getting setting up for the game and everything. It's also kind of a point and click game, but not quite that much. But it is it has elements of a point and click, but it's mostly a 2D slash 3D platformer. Now, this game, I remember when it came out, I was super excited back in 2013. It was a game that I really wanted to add to my collection. But at the time, the game was going super expensive, and fast forward a couple of years later, I don't really quite have the date when, but I know it was a few years later. It must have been probably about maybe around 2015, 2016. I'm not sure, because I know that my son was still rather young, so maybe it was a little bit later. Anyways, I got this game at my local Kmart store back when I lived in San Mateo on Delaware Street. Now, if you go there today, those Kmarts are not around as much anymore. There's only one here locally where I live, but that one has long been demolished, and now they have apartment buildings. But basically, this is the last game that I purchased at a Kmart. I actually have the tag. They had it for $39.95, but I didn't pay that because at the time they were closing the store, so it went on sale, and I got it for maybe 15, not even $20. But basically, there's no manual. It's just controls, and those are the controls pretty much, if you guys want to take a look at that for the game. But yeah, so it's one of the last games, if not the last game, I purchased at a Kmart. And I have fond memories of Kmart, growing up as a kid and everything. So it's kind of special in that regards. But anyways, story-wise, you actually play a theater play. Yeah, you guys, it's very interesting. There's a narrator every time you play the game through the levels. Audiences, if you do kind of a special move, audiences will gasp. They'll be like, and then they'll applaud you. If you do something really cool, they'll cheer you on. They'll laugh at something funny. It's a very cool, unique platformer. But basically, you are this guy, Kutaro or Kutaro. They kind of say both pronunciations of the name, so I don't know which one is correct. I believe Kutaro is the correct one, but they also use Kutaro. But anyways, what happened was that in the moon, there is a moon kingdom in the Earth's moon, and the moon goddess, she went into battle with Little Bear, who turns into the dark moon bear, who kidnapped the Dark Moonstone. He destroys the moon goddess into 12 pieces of a golden moon crystal, and so he gives each piece to each of his generals, which has to do with the Chinese zodiac. The characters look like the Chinese zodiac animals. I just learned that, and he splits, gives one piece to each of his generals, and one of a moon witch is trying to overthrow the plot of the Moon Bear King. So the Moon Bear kidnaps young children from Earth. He takes the souls and turns them into mindless minions. But during the time that he was kidnapping the kids, the Moon Witch kidnaps Kutaro, and she leads Kutaro to steal the oh my god, the name of the scissors. It's called the Caliburst, or maybe let me double check that, you guys, because I have It is calibres. Sorry, it's the calibres, which are the scissors. And you know, to take him away from the Moon Bear King, and that will help him overthrow the minions and get back the Moon Goddess. At the same time, the Moon Witch's cat animal thing, whatever it is, his name is Yin Yang, kind of helps Kuduro out at the beginning, but later he's replaced with Princess Picorina, which is the daughter of the Sun God, or of the Sun, which is her, Picorina. But you know, and that's where the elements of the point and click come in play. Like, you'll control her or Yin Yang with one control stick, and then you control Kuduro with the other one, and then there's certain actions for the controls. But yeah, this is a pretty solid platformer. I had a lot of fun playing it. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play a level off this game to just show you a little bit of the gameplay, and then I'll give you guys my opinion, and I'll be back in a minute. Hey, what's up you guys? I'm back again. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a quick gameplay of the Puppeteer, and that looks really cool right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how the volume goes, because part of it is the audio. That will be a cool experience. So let me see.
Come one, come all, to the most phenomenal, most extraordinary, most unique. Welcome to the magical theater of the strange and fantastic.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play just a level. So let me see. I'll go ahead and play a level since I already passed it. Once you pass the level, you're able to select you're able to select certain scenes, like Act 7. There's seven worlds or 7 lands, and each land is split into 3, so there's 21 levels in all. I know right here in Act 7 you guys saw a 4th door, but that's for the credits. So basically, I like the Fear of the Dark. This is one of my favorite stages right here, you guys, because it kind of plays similar to what is it? Nightmare Before Christmas. So I'll start with this one. So I actually found all the souls, but not the heads.
Now back to Kuturo's tale. A short time ago, in a galaxy far from far away, with the power of Calibris and the might of the 4 champions, Kuturo had won victory after victory against the vicious Moon Bear King. More than half the moon had been freed, and the noose was tightening around the tyrant as his moonstone shards were taken and his advantage slipped away. Kuturo's deeds of daring do had become a beacon of hope, and the beleaguered peoples of the moon were on the brink of rebellion. The flimsy soul of a selfish boy had become the adamantine soul of a hero. Kuturo made the forceps, scissors, be with you.
That's pretty cool.
Kuturo and Picorina were winding their way back to the wild waste when they got lost in a dense forest. And as dark clouds settled in overhead, our duo found themselves longing more and more for the light of the sun.
We're not in Kansas anymore. Hey, maybe we should, turn back. Yeah, I mean, getting lost would be a total bummer. Okay, back to the entrance.
But alas, neither one of them had the foggiest idea from whence they came.
Oh, my controller is dying.
You're not supposed to check it out. You're the hero of the moon, the big chief. You took that bull by the horns and won, right, champ?
Surely Kuturo was strong enough to wrangle a couple of trees.
Look, you've got a moon to save and a sun princess to please. So man up, kiddo!
As if he had a choice. The only road was forward, or whatever direction they were facing. So our hero steeled himself and pressed on. The pale blue light of the earth, his only guide.
Okay, so here we go. It's funny.
This horseman had driven Kuturo and Picorina right into the labyrinthine clutches of the snacker boss.
So as you hear, you know.
This face doing in our face. I'll do a little recon.
So as you see how you use search, actually that's a pretty cool level that I chose. So I'm gonna go over some controls really quick. So the left stick moves Kuturo. The X button jumps. The square button uses the scissors. The triangle button, it uses a hook once you get it. The circle button throws bombs once you get them. The L1 button is used as a slam. And then the L2 button is with the right stick you move. This is where the point and click aspect of the game falls in. With the right stick you move Picorina or Yin Yang around, and then the L2 button you use to like interact. See, R2 you use to interact with stuff in the background. Now the L2 button is used to do a roll, and the L1 button is used to use a shield, which also deflects like missiles and things like that. Now the heads are your energy meter. So if you see right here, I'm using her. These are your heads right there. If you lose one of your heads, you lose kind of like a chance. If you lose all three of them, it's game over. But if you collect those little shards that are right here where Picorina is right here, you collect 100, you get a new life. See? Right there it's displayed, and 51 is the number of lives that I have so far. Now, this right here, this cauldron, it'll give you a new head. So if you R2 it, you get the pumpkin head, see? And then you get shards. So now what you gotta do is throw a bomb and press on.
What's it doing? Our light just rolled off. Wax on, wax off. Even the candles are pumpkins.
And then you want to interact with the surroundings, because doing so will unlock new heads. And the heads, oh, forgot to mention the use for the heads. If you press down on the control pad, you use a head action. And then left and right on the control pad selects a head. Yeah. So let's see, like for example right here. See? And then those are the minions. So if you kill these guys, you get souls. But since I already collected them, you know, I don't need to.
Another one? Lantern Jack.
Well, see, if you retrieve your head after a few seconds, you'll gain back your head. But if you lose it, then you lose the head. So yeah, you can actually go back and retrieve it. And now with the scissors, you use this trick, you go like that. Now if you press and hold the X button, the square button for the scissors, you do like a charge attack. And that particular attack is a pain in the butt, you guys, because in certain levels, you have to use that charge, and it's really hard to use, like it's really hard. And then you just cut your way. So you stand there, okay. Ahead, ahead, ahead. I'm trying to see if I could do a area where you can use like the head action. So that way you know what they do. Like heads unlock like secret bonus levels, or they unlock certain things.
Continued their trek through the dense and licorice black sugar shadows of the snackables.
Guess it hates the light. There's a cliff ahead. Am I on big one again?
Also discovered that you guys can kill those bad dudes that I just clipped up with a bomb, and they'll disappear.
Hey, something's coming in the dark. Hurry up and get in the light.
Otero fumbled through the murk.
So if you throw a bomb at them, it'll defeat them like without trying. See? So that's like a cool thing.
Stage crew will leave the left open.
The who?
Oh crap. Ah man. Whoa, it started me all the way in the back? See, that's the one thing about this game, you guys, that sometimes if you lose, you'll start like way back in some areas.
Hey, something's coming in the dark. Hurry up and get in the light. Chocolate bars. Good. The light got rid of them. And who said pumpkin was just for smashing?
Oh, so see right here, for example, see this right here? It tells you to use the pumpkin head ability, and I have it. But you have to execute it when you see that. So this will unlock, see?
A carrot. And me without
This unlocked the bonus level. And what these bonus levels do, they give you a bunch of moon crystals to collect. So you can
Till dusk, a horrible witch worked Otero
add for your lives and all that.
wicked stepfriend, Karina, laughed.
I'm just gonna kill myself to get back to the game. But that kind of, you collect like, you know, crystals and things like that. Okay.
Slam symbol. I bet he'd lighten up if we brought this card over to him.
Gee, thanks. I'm fine with clothes, but don't scare me out with bitches.
That's nice. But if you really want to thank us, tell us where the heck we are.
Pardon? Oh, well, you're all on the outskirts of Halloweenville. Cozy place till the moon bear pigs generals come along and did stuff to the local pumpkins.
Did stuff?
That's right. They made it so snacks sprat all over them.
Huh. That explains the candy and cookie trees.
Ooh, I didn't all eat them because the townsfolk that did all turned into horrible monsters. Just desserts, you might say.
Was that wolves?
Now, try dogs. General Dog. He's all that stops us from running for the hills.
I wonder if I'll get a new hat by hitting this guy.
Taro, let's whip that puppy and take his moonstone shard.
Oh yeah, there we go. I got a new hat. Oh, and look, another thing. Oh, so this right here, that gives you either shards, a cauldron, or it'll remove your head or kind of like hit you. So you don't want to land on the skull and crossbones. Oh no, no. There we go. Anyways. So I think at this point I'm just gonna go ahead and stop the game. This was a little bit of a quick gameplay of the game so you guys can see the mechanics, and I actually chose a pretty interesting, a cool level for to explain you guys. So anyways, I'll go ahead and give my final thoughts on the game and I'll be back in a minute. Hey, what's up you guys? So I'm back again. So that was a little bit of a gameplay and kind of like the game mechanics of the Puppeteer. Now for my final thoughts on what I think of the game. This game is a hidden gem for the PlayStation 3. I highly recommend it. I had a lot of fun playing this game. So my hunch was correct back when I saw this game. And believe it or not, I believe this game is not going for a lot of money. Let me check my phone. I have my phone right here in front of me. I'm gonna check to see how much are the eBay prices as of the making of this video. Let me see, PS3. Okay, so yeah. Let me see. Wow. Oh, actually, yeah, the game is going for a decent amount of price, like 15-20 bucks. So it's not that expensive. You know, it's a pretty, actually it's going higher up in price. Believe it or not. Before a few weeks ago the game was going cheaper, but it's averaging about 15-20 bucks, so it's an affordable game and I highly suggest you guys should pick it up. Now the only thing that I kind of have a little bit of a flaw with is the actual controls of the game. The controls, you know, like when you select the head and then you have to kind of interact at the same time with the right thumbstick when you're controlling Picarina, when you're controlling her and you're trying to interact with the backgrounds and everything. It gets really convoluted. And also one thing I didn't mention, but I think this is cool, when you do the big boss fights, it's kind of similar to like God of War, where you do like certain button interactions like at certain intervals of the battle. So I think that's pretty cool. Anyways, I highly recommend you guys getting this game. This is a really fun and interesting game, one that deserves to be in your collections, because it's just pure side-scrolling fun. You know, the graphics are beautiful, they're gorgeous for this game. And also I think they're gonna plan on remaking it for the PS4. They already made it for the PS4, or is it's called a remastered for the PS4. So it's available for the newer consoles as well, but I think this is just a PlayStation exclusive. But anyways, this has been Eric, the Bear Collector. I shall see you guys next time. Peace out.